Today we're going to be painting this yucky bathroom ceiling. This is a pretty common occurrence, and it really just happens when people don't run their bathroom exhaust fan as long as they should after they take a hot shower, and that hot, nasty, humid air just sits up top and creates some organic growth. This whole bathroom was nice and dry because they actually haven't ran the shower in a couple months. Unfortunately, this shower leaks because there's cracks in the grout at the very bottom, and I don't think that whoever installed the shower actually used a shower pan, so unfortunately the water leaks into the hallway behind the shower. We are going to fix that a little bit later, but right now order of operations requires me to start on the ceiling. First things first, I'm going to cut in where the wall meets the ceiling. I recommend, if you don't have a lot of experience, to go ahead and use some tape so you can get a nice crisp line. I've been painting for a long time and I've got a pretty steady hand, so I'm able to cut in without using any tape. Whenever there's some funky angles, I will use tape so I get that crisp line. It just kind of depends on the situation. But basically we're going to go around the entire perimeter of this bathroom, being real careful to not get any of the ceiling primer on the walls, because then you have to go back and touch it up, and I am not 100% sure the customer has this wall paint, so I don't want to have to paint match anything. Just take your time, enjoy the process, and you will be finished cutting in no time. While we watch some more footage of me cutting in, I'm going to answer a question that I have a feeling that somebody's going to ask. Why did I refer to what is on the ceiling as organic growth? I came from a background of apartment maintenance, and one of the most important rules was you never use the M word. Mold. You're never supposed to say mold. That's the fastest way to freak somebody out, and honestly, it's usually not as bad as it looks. Speaking of bad, we've got a little bit of crack here in the ceiling drywall around the vent that goes into the exhaust fan, and we are going to patch that up a little bit. As you can see, I'm using some of this pink DAP putty or spackle or whatever you want to call it. I didn't record myself spackling that area, but as you can see in front of my face here, there's another little pink area. There were some cracks in the ceiling, and I figured why not go ahead and spackle those and we can sand them out later. Now I get to roll some primer onto the ceiling surface. As you can see, I am using a nice wide roller with no roller pole. You're probably asking yourself, why doesn't this dude get a roller pole? It'd be a lot easier, he wouldn't have to bend over. Well, that's because I forgot it. It's sitting in my shop, I know exactly where it is. In fact, I remembered that I didn't bring it the second I pulled in the customer's driveway. But anyway, we're just going to do one nice coat over this entire ceiling. Just take your time, don't go too fast, don't sling a bunch of paint everywhere. I didn't mention it earlier, but I did cut in with the primer around this vent you can see here, as well as around the bathroom exhaust fan. Almost done with a little pass here with the roller and some more primer, and we are all finished priming. I took a lunch break and let the spackle dry, then I sanded it smooth, and now it's time to cut in with the actual ceiling paint. Pretty much the same exact process. Take your time, just be easy, use tape if you need to, if you don't have a good steady hand, get that nice crisp line, and then in no time you'll be ready to start on your final painting. I figured I might as well do 2 coats and make it nice and smooth. Overall, this project took about an hour to complete, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out, but I'm not going to show you the final footage because I didn't take any, so have a great day.